And in today's episode, I'm going to tell you how you can use social media to generate leads. Social media is a great vehicle to use for generating leads organically without any budget involved. I'm going to share tips that you can implement immediately to start generating leads with your social media accounts. But before utilizing social media for your business, before using social media to generate leads, you have to make sure that all of your accounts are optimized and up to date with contact information and what you're offering. So I'm going to share 10 steps that you can take right now to start optimizing your social media profiles and to get them ready to collect tons of leads. Number 1, use a clear profile photo and cover image. The photo that you're going to use for your cover image and for your profile picture should be a photo that represents who you are and represents your brand and what you're all about. And I created a video, Kickstart Your Personal Brand in 2023. I'm going to link it right here. And in this video, I'm going to share all my knowledge, everything that you need to know, what type of pictures, profile pictures, and pictures on your website that you have to create in order to stand out and tell a million words with just a single picture. So make sure to check it out to get a better understanding of what type of photos you should be creating for your profile picture and your website in order to showcase what your brand is all about. Number 2, complete your bio. Every social media platform has a space where you can type up a quick bio, whether it's on Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, or TikTok. And your bio space is precious real estate, and you do not want to waste it. The information you want to put in your bio have to be concise, have to be clear, and you want to tell your client how you can solve their problem. What are you offering to make their life better? And I see a lot of creators, I see a lot of business owners make the mistake of putting all their accomplishment, everything that they're doing in the Instagram bio or in the TikTok bio or Twitter bio or really any bio. But that's the wrong approach. No one that visits your profile for the first time cares about whether you won 5 awards or not, whether you are the top digital marketer of 1999. No one cares about that. What people care about is how you can help them. What are you offering to make their lives easier? So you want to scale back on all your accomplishments. You can post your accomplishments in an in-feed post. You can create an Instagram, for example, a story highlight. You can talk about them on your stories. You can create content around it that you post in your feed, but you do not want to post all those accomplishments in your bio. While I think those accomplishments are important to live somewhere on your social media account because they provide social proof, I don't think the bio space is the best way to showcase those accomplishments to your clients because, again, bio space is precious real estate and you want to hook a user, you want to hook a viewer that visits your profile for the first time with exactly what you're offering so they know instantly what your business is all about. So focus on providing information what your business is all about and your offer, how you can help the client rather than all your accomplishments. Number 3, include contact information. You want to include contact information such as your website, an email, a phone number, or anything, any way that you want your potential clients to reach you. Number 4, use keywords. Use keywords related to your niche in your bio and in your in-feed post to increase visibility because keywords can help your profile to show up when people search for it online. Number 5, a link to your bio. Wherever you have the opportunity to insert a URL, use the URL space to direct visitors to your website. If someone goes to your website, chances are that they are, for example, downloading your lead magnet, which I will be explaining later on in this video, and potentially becoming a lead. Number 6, utilize features. So for example, on Instagram, you can implement buttons that appear on your social media profile where people can just click on and they can immediately get in touch with you. So for example, on Instagram, you can use the contact us button, and on Facebook, you can use the message button. So this makes it super easy for clients to get in touch with you. Number 7, use a consistent username. You want to use the same username across all of your social media platforms to make it easy to find you and to build this brand recognition that you need. So when someone sees your name, they know instantly what you're all about. Number 8, use a consistent branding. You want to be cohesive online, meaning you want to use the same name, you want to use the same logo, the same colors, you want to use the same fonts, and you want to have the same voice across all your social media platforms. Number 9, Keep your social media profiles up to date. You want to update your social media profiles in case your contact information are changing or if you're offering a promotion or an offer. So you always want to make sure they look fresh as they can be. And last but not least, number 10, you want to be active. You want to be active online, you want to reply to comments, you want to reply to direct messages, and you want to engage with the users online. Once you ran through all those 10 steps, you optimized your social media profiles, you need to move to the next step. And the next step is creating valuable content. You want to create valuable content online to position yourself as a thought leader in your niche to gain credibility and trust. Because trust is needed for a potential client to give you their contact information, whether it's their name and the phone number or the email address. But no one just goes to a random website and just inserts their profile information without learning more about the business. So you want to create valuable content that attracts potential clients, it builds the trust, they know that you're a credible source, and they feel comfortable providing their contact information. So you want to create content that is valuable, that's informative, that is engaging. So when a potential customer comes across your social media post, it sparks interest in your business. And there's two main factors that you also need to keep in mind when you create content for your online channels. First of all, you want to create content that speaks to your ideal customer audience. You want to understand who your target audience is, what type of topic they're interested in, and what type of information they are looking for online. Once you understand what your target audience is, what they're looking for, what they're interested in, you want to create content tailored to them. You want to create content that solves their problem or a pain point that your audience is facing. So you want to show them, I know that you're having this problem, and here's my solution, here's my offer, I can help you. Now that you optimize your profile, you understand who you have to target online, it still leaves us with a question, what type of content do you have to create to generate leads on social media? And again, creating valuable content is really the key to generating leads online. You want to position yourself as someone that knows the stuff in your niche. You want to be the thought leader in your niche. And there are several types of content you can create to achieve that credibility status and to generate leads. And I'm going to share 8 ways with you. Number 1, you can create educational content. And educational content can be anything from tutorials, explainer videos, or how-to guides. But the main point is that your audience walks away with learning something new. So whether this is gaining more knowledge or learning a new skill. Number 2, share user-generated content. User-generated content can be client testimonials, where they either talk about your product or they show your product in action. Number 3, entertaining content. Entertaining content such as memes or funny videos or articles are a great way to grab someone's attention. Number 4, inspirational content. Inspirational content can be motivational quotes, success stories, or personal development tips. And inspirational content is very popular online because it can help people to feel motivated and to feel positive. Number 5, news and current events. People like to stay informed about the latest news and current events. So you can go out there and see what news and what events relate to your niche, and then you would create content around them and share that content online. If you share this within a timely manner, you have a great potential of gaining someone's attention. Number 6, interactive content. And by interactive content, I refer to content that your audience can participate in. So for example, surveys, quizzes, or polls. And people love to engage with these type of content pieces. And this type of content is popular because people always want to know, what type of dessert am I? Or what type of pasta am I? Or what type of engagement ring should I get? Number 7, personal content. And when we talk about personal content, we really talk about storytelling. And personal content storytelling online really helps you to differentiate yourself from others. And storytelling content could be behind the scene content, behind the scene vlogs. You want to share how you come up with your logo. Why did you end up deciding to sell certain products or become an entrepreneur? So by sharing personal stories and really diving into the aspect of storytelling, you help people to connect with your brand. Because people don't want to connect with just your brand, but they want to connect with the person behind the brand on an emotional, on a personal level. And number 8, last but not least, you can post product reviews. And product reviews are great, not to only provide social proof, but also to help people in a purchase decision on whether they should purchase your product or not. Keep your content fresh by regularly updating your content, but also by experimenting with different content themes. So it's always a good idea to experiment, to see what resonates with your potential audience, with your ideal audience, and then adjust your content strategy accordingly. Now that you optimized your social media profiles and you understand what type of content you have to create to position yourself as someone knowledgeable in your niche, now the next question will be, how does all these aspects work together to generate leads? And that leads us to lead magnets. But how do you create lead magnets? And what is a lead magnet? Lead magnets can be ebooks, downloadable cheat sheets, free consultations or free trials, webinars, or free products. And ultimately, it's an exchange between you and your client. So you give away something free, what they ideally want, and they give you their contact information in return. So whether it's their phone number or the email address or whatever you're asking for. And these lead magnets really help you to capture leads online, so to capture someone's personal information online. And when it comes to lead magnets, the same what you do with your content, experimenting, you also want to do the same for your lead magnets. Maybe you create an ebook and you realize, an ebook doesn't really work that well, so you create your ebook, you turn that into a one-page downloadable cheat sheet. Or if you're a coach, if you're a law firm that offer free consultations, you can always offer a 10-15 minute free consultation for law firms, for example, to see if you have a potential case. And as a business coach, you can either review their social media accounts or give them like a 10-15 minute glimpse of what else you can provide for them. But a lead magnet always has to be a valuable piece that you give away for free in order to get someone's contact information. And I want to show you 5 ways how you can use lead magnets to generate leads online. Number 1, offer a free guide or free ebook. So you want to create a free guide or free ebook around a topic that's related to your niche. And then you want to go out to your social media profiles and advertise. And by advertise, I mean post about it. Do not promote it via paid media. All of these efforts are organically, meaning we don't want to use any budget. So you want to post about it. You want to post about it on your Instagram stories. You want to tweet about it. You want to put it out on Pinterest that you have this great ebook that is totally free. And in order to get this ebook, people would click on it. People would click on the link, download it. But in order to get it, they would insert their email address. Number 2, host a webinar or create an online course. You can create a free online course and put it out there, or you can host a webinar where people can tune in, learn more about a topic. Of course, everything that you show has to be related to your niche. Number 3, offer a free consultation or a free trial. A free trial can be either 5 days, 7 days, 30 days, however long you want it to be. And a lot of times people use free trials for subscription services or any type of online platforms, websites. And a free consultation, I mentioned it before, free consultations can be used by law firms, can be used by business coaches, can be even used if you're a fitness trainer, a personal coach, and you would set up a certain amount of time, 10, 15 minutes, talk about the problem your client has, give them a few quick surface level solutions, because you always want to provide value in these types of lead magnets, and then you would convert that person ideally into a real customer. Number 4, you can host giveaways on social media, and in order for a person to win your giveaway, they have to provide their contact information. Number 5, create a lead magnet landing page. Create a website specifically for your lead magnet. So when someone clicks on the URL, they would see what your lead magnet is all about. If they decide to download your lead magnet or participate in that lead magnet, that's all the bonus points, that's all the things they would learn, and you can create one specific website for that. When you create social media content that talks about your lead magnet, always include a CTA, a call to action. You want to tell people, go ahead, click the link in my bio to download my lead magnet, click the URL in this tweet to download my lead magnet, or register here for my webinar. So we always want to tell people what they have to do. It's important to keep in mind that your lead magnet always has to be valuable and relevant to your audience. If you create lead magnets that are not relevant to your audience's problem or their not valuable to them, then they're less likely to provide their contact information because it doesn't really apply to them. They don't want to give their contact information to just download another PDF that they can really not use. And I mentioned it before, but you always want to update your lead magnets. You always want to improve them. You want to change them. You want to try different lead magnets to see which one works best. If you follow the steps outlined in this video, so by starting to optimize your social media accounts, then creating valuable content, and then deciding on the lead magnet, you can use your social media platforms to generate constant leads for you. And that also led us yet again to another episode of the Content Marketing Cheat Sheet podcast. I'm so glad you tuned in today, and I cannot wait to see you next week. Until then, goodbye, or how we say in Germany, auf Wiedersehen.